Good morning, and welcome back to Cosmic Tea Tarot, where I spill the cosmic tea. Today's read is going to be for January 15th, 2019. Remember that time and energy is fluid, and it's always changing, it's always moving, it's always developing and growing. And so take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't, please. Okay? Usually I'm talking about one person energy, but I have two people here immediately. Okay? I feel like the two people that are here, semi each person is mirroring each other, and they've really invested in themselves. One person's invested in their stability, their abundance, and their finances, and then another person invested in themselves emotionally. Now, with that being said, I feel like with the mirroring, each person has done uh, their work around their 3D, their house, their job, um, their finances, and each person has invested themselves emotionally. And now that they're so full emotionally and they're stable and in their power and in their knowing, they're now mirroring each other, and each one is looking at what they've accumulated. I feel like each one is looking at what they've accumulated and seeing if it's something that they would like to offer to somebody else. Okay. Um Now one person I feel like is looking at the stability of their home and their finances after a time of feeling unbalanced and maybe making poor choices around financial give and take. It could be in a business partnership, or they made bad financial choices just in general. The other person is energetically ready to move on after a storm, after hard times, and is quickly moving into the energy of Queen of Cups after a time of seeking higher power, after a time of being using discernment and their spirit guides. They both, I feel like the energy, they both are trying to obtain the Ten of Cups, trying to get that happy home, that fulfillment, that emotional fulfillment, not only from their spirit, from their higher selves, but from each other, and they want to make it happen in the 3D. I feel like there could be no talking between these two people right now. There could be lots of thinking between these two people. There could be both are very determined to move forward, and this is in their thoughts. Both could have a little bit of fear in their thoughts. They are, and then of course the yin and yang comes out, which is perfect, and it came out sideways to me. So that to me is they're in the process of balancing these energies. They're in the process of making these offers. They're in the process of transformation and working on themselves. They're in the process of appreciating themselves and the things and the journeys that they've been through. They're in the process of appreciating the abundance that they've had, the experiences that they have. Each one is walking through the door of spirit. Each one is graduating, moving on to the next level, ascending, being guided by they could even be guided by birds, feathers at this time. They're very clear on their emotions, on how they feel, on equal partnership. Both or one could have came through a hard time. They both need to speak their truth. They're in a time of healing and of balance. Like those cards. One person is in the midst of healing while the other person is practicing balance. After an end of a cycle, They both close out the karmic cycle with the karmic energies that just have passed. So I believe that now that that cycle has ended, each one is working on something differently. I'm getting strong twin flame energy. So to me, I feel like they are doing the work. They're just doing it in different ways. The feminine is doing it in her way, and the masculine is doing it in his way, and that's going to lead them to abundance. They are practicing patience and waiting on divine timing. Okay, light, easy, go with the flow energy among these two. Very go with the flow, no stagnation. Well, a little stagnation, a little blockages in the throat, in the chakra, in the lower chakras, in the sacral chakras. Could be even some blocks in between the throat and the heart chakra. But I feel like lots of abundance is on the way or is manifesting, is being manifested. Lots of need to be outdoors or in the springtime. Um, both are staying positive and optimistic about what the appropriate actions are that they need to take to improve the situation that they have going on. Um, each one is taking care of themselves, really practicing self-care, which is involved in getting sleep, relaxation, healing, guiding, protecting each other while in dream state. So they could be clearing lots of blockages and energy in dream state. Okay. One could be protecting the other in dream state. They're being asked to ask for help, call for Archangel Raphael. Somebody, if not both, are working on sobriety, detoxing, adjusting their food cravings, getting rid of alcohol, unhealthy habits. Both are practicing trust and discernment and saying yes to themselves and saying yes to their journey and saying yes to their path and saying yes to this process and yes to this moment in time. And laughter is going to be the best medicine. I feel like the inner child is being called to come out, reminding that these people to detach from the situation and find humor in the irony of every human drama. They're getting out, getting fresh air, taking time. Somebody is practicing their breathing practices. Somebody is really looking at how they eat, their nutrition, maybe even not eating. Thinking of ways to nurture themselves through food. They are letting go of fear, ego-based thoughts. Again, clearing heavy toxic energy, like I said earlier. Um, heavy ego-based thoughts. This person is using more of their third crown chakra. They are detaching from the situation that they have going on right now. They are also being guided and I'm being told to tell you that you're a great parent. For for whoever that's it for, you're a great parent. You're a great role model, and continue to be a role model for your children and children around you, because the children, yours biologically and not, are being watched and protected by angels. So don't feel like your child is going to be harmed by anything that's going on. Yeah, again, pay attention to dreams. I had said that earlier. There's stuff coming through the dream state, solar plexus, and throat clearing in particular. Okay, in dream state, pay attention to your dreams. Your dreams are there to teach you and guide you and to help you clear and heal traumas and past life stuff. Okay. Sense of humor, emphasis on laughter, emphasis on Yeah, laughing your way out of the situation and using lighthearted energy to heal the situation. Okay, so that way you can attract love and healing energy. This person needs to, or both parties need to forgive themselves because they both created what they have going on right now, and they need to know that they can change it. They're in the middle. They're in the middle of manifesting something different, and to complete this cycle, they need to let go of self blame and forgive self and ask for guidance again to relieve toxic energy, anger, fear at this time, because that's really, really heavy. It's really heavy in my heart. The toxicity, the fear, the anger, the upset, the lack consciousness. Okay. I don't have, I'll never have, I'll never attract love, I'll never have money, I'll never have, never lack consciousness. I'm going to pull out a few more cards and then we're going to wrap this up. You are in the middle of manifesting, or both are in the middle of manifesting what they want, and they have graduated spiritual class. They're going against the grain. This journey will be a lot of them going against the grain, a lot of them doing things that don't resonate with other people. This journey will consist of them following their own rhythm. It will consist of them doing their own thing, living their own dream, manifesting what it is they want their abundance to look like. And they have a chance at a new beginning. Yeah. End of an old and a new beginning with this manifestation of this cycle of, I feel like, self-love and self-care. You're going to be surprised by the new life that you manifest after letting go of old alliances that were depressing you and making you sad and sucking the energy and the life out of you and making you cry and making you depressed and making you feel lifeless. Because you are going to be connecting in with your spiritual cosmic powers, with your heart, with your heart activations, DNA activations, because you're going to be focusing on the light and your soul mission on what you're here to do. So hopefully that tea was piping hot and was helpful for somebody. I'm really proud of this couple, this twin flame couple. I feel like you guys have come a long way and you just have a little bit more to go. I would say talk, use your words, work things out. Options. I keep hearing options. Explore your options and try to work together to clear this last little bit of negative energy out. And I hope you guys have a good rest of your day.